now like to introduce the Streamline Jubilee. This is part of the Glasdon Jubilee range. It has all the very much high profile components and materials and the quality that we put within all of our product range. As you can see from the onset, the distinct difference between this bin and the Glasdon Jubilee is the fact that it is actually streamlined, which means it's got the ability to be able to be positioned into areas where narrow footprints and where volume and footprint is very important. Particularly things like bus stops, for instance, where you've got narrow pavements. If we start at the top of the bin, it has the same unique feature in terms of the fact it has the ability to have very much a bespoke, non-corrosive stubber plate that's available in either a gold finish or, as you can see, a gunmetal finish. And that really will help to complement your area in terms of the colours that you wish to use. It also has the ability, as with the Jubilee, to have an ashtray facility as well. If you move down to the bin, you'll notice that two of the key points on this that slightly differ is this has two apertures as opposed to the four apertures that you normally find on a Glasdon Jubilee. You also have the ability to blank off one of the apertures if you so wish to do so, in the event you wish to position it up against the wall, for instance. As we move down to the bin itself as well, as you can see, the apertures are very similar to the existing bin. It has the overhang facility here, which prevents litter actually dropping down the side of the bin. It's also got a chamfered edge on here, which actually reduces the risk of any litter build-up and litter ingress on there, which is a very important feature of it as well. The whole bin itself within the range is extremely smooth. There are no sharp edges within this bin in which people could actually cut themselves or anything like that. So there's no sharp edges, very smooth like that. The actual bin itself, moving down, a very key feature again, is the actual door locking option. It has a triangular key, which you can actually just position in there, and you've got a very little discreet handle here, which you just lift up, and the door will open like that, as you see. Door opens very wide on this unit. It just gives very easy access for the operators. Slightly move out, you have a liner, which is slightly smaller to actually include the Streamline version. The liner just pulls out. There's no heavy lifting. It's a very simple operation. You have the ability of having a sack within it, which can just be taken out, tied up, and put back in and sewed. It also has the unique of the, as you can see inside, of the actual base plate within here that you can actually remove. And that just gives you added advantages in terms of any litter that drops down the side or any liquids. It reduces any unwelcome smells in the base of a bin, which sometimes come through. And that's very unique to Glasdon. Going in terms of the actual door itself, as you can see with this door, it has an extremely strong knuckle and rod hinge. Now this feature is key on both of our bins. We actually accept that a litter bin, the two weakest points on a litter bin are always going to be the lock and also the hinge mechanism. And at Glasdon, we've paid particular attention to the weakest parts of the product, and we've made them as strong as we physically can. You can probably see with this door the actual strength of that knuckle hinge. And if that's being an open and shut on a regular basis, that will give you some guidance just to how strong this product is, and more importantly, the longevity that it will give you. And the longevity ultimately will result in cost saving right across the board, which is an important feature of the bin. As you can see with the locking mechanism, it's completely different to any other bin. It actually locks along here, along the side, and along the base as well. So the whole bin locks in place, and it's held in with a very simplistic catch, which takes very little friction on there. As the actual door, so you can see, it actually moves it up and slightly drops it down. It's a very smooth operation, but it's incredibly strong and tough, and it will hold it all the way down to the base of the bin. That really gives a basic introduction of the Jubilee Streamline bin.